Hey guys, me again, you know who I am, and today I'm here to show you a semi-AFK relic farm, as well as the place we're going to, because DE has been putting a lot of the newer relics in the place where we're headed. And on top of that, the place where we're headed has a super duper low enemy count for what it is. So this is a very good combination for what we're going to be doing here. So I have Ember. You can just take any AoE damage frame of your choosing. I just prefer Ember for this low level mission because it starts out at level fucking 12, and it's a literal ghost town. So I think Ember is fine. Now your weapons are really your choice. It's up to you. I'm choosing the Zenith. It would be smart to take like an AoE weapon or a sniper rifle. I'm just taking the Zenith just because it really does not matter that much. I'm also going to be doing dual wielding these two weapons. Just because it's fun. But other than that, I have Dariga. Now Dariga, unlike all the other Sentinels, he has a 70-meter attack range. That's 70 meters is a long ways away. As well as I have a nice Volok for him, or Volk-Glock, sorry, and it has a Riven on it, so that's why I have 5 form on it, and it basically does like a lot of work for me, on top of Ember just being great at damage in a big AoE. So here's our Ember build, our standard World on Fire build. Requires 2 Forma. Alright, so I have this on solo. Now solo makes interceptions go faster, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to an interception mission. You can do it on public, or if you want, you can do it with friends. It just takes longer. So I personally wouldn't do that if you're trying to get relics quickly. But yeah, just an FYI. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Draco, the Draco tile set, but this is exactly where we're at here. It's on that exact same tile set. Let's get some energy here, and let's go up. Now, the only differences here between Draco and this is, one, the extremely low enemy count, and there are ramparts, but they almost never get used if we're doing this correctly, so that's totally fine. And let's capture some points here. Now, what we're going to do is go from D to C to B, and then to A. And then we're going to sit up upon this box right here. And that will cover basically D, C, and A really nicely. B's not that big of an issue because enemies rarely capture those 2 points. And if they do, it's going to be on wave 3 and wave 7. It's very rare for it to happen on any of the early waves. So don't even worry about it too much. And it's not even that big of a deal if it does get captured. We're going to sit right here so we can get a little bit of C in there. Now, I guess you want to know, that far away is 72 meters. So, and then, of course, if an enemy walks right there, that's going to be in Dariga's range. So, that's going to be perfect for Dariga. But other than that, we can just sort of just chill out and do stuff in the background while we just wait for our relics, essentially. Of course, we'll have to recapture the points, but for the most part, this is semi-AFK. Like, it's very relaxed, and as you can see, it's a literal fucking ghost town. Like, enemies do not spawn very often here, but the one thing you do want to be aware of is that the scaling is a bit crazy. Like, like, scaling is generally crazier in lower level missions. And at wave 8, the enemies will be around level 50. And these guys are level 12 right now. And that's actually fine, because Ember can actually take care of those guys pretty easily. And if Ember can't do it, then Dariga can. Though, if you're going to go for 8 waves, you should be aware of the bombards. Because past wave 8, they'll just one-shot you. So be aware of that. Even though they're pretty low level, which is kind of hilarious to me, but whatever. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to show you my results after this first round right here, which is almost done. I'm going to show you after 4 rounds, and I'm also going to show you after 8 rounds, just in case you want to go that far. So after 1 round, there are a couple of mods in the first wave, but it's whatever. There are Lith relics in the A rotations, and in the B and C rotations, there are Meso relics. So this is totally fine. And at the end of the waves, you just want to turn World on Fire off and charge your energy back up with Zenric. Alright, so after 4 waves, hey, there's one of the new ones. We got 3 out of 4 relics. That's totally fine. I'm gonna keep going, but this is what we got here. Now, what you can also do, say if you like, if you don't have 2 monitors like I do, what you can also do is just change this to windowed mode here. I'm gonna confirm this. I'm actually gonna switch captures here, so you can see my whole desktop. So you can see, yeah. Let's make this like this, right? Just make it about there, right? And then just put like a YouTube video or something. And there we go. Something like that. You could also do that, and you could also, what you could have is, I think there's an audio option that doesn't mute. Yeah, just turn this off, and so you can hear when Lotus says her cue or whatever. And I'll just show you what that looks like in practice. So I'm just gonna do this. I mean, the resolution kind of looks a little weird. So what you could also do is just stretch it, and then make like this, and do something like that as well. For instance, and just stretch this here and move this down. I think there's a option. I don't know if it works with games yet, but there's a Windows thing, or you could mount these 2 side by side or something, but it doesn't work with games, so that's a bummer. But I think you guys understand the gist of this, because you could do a lot of things in the background while this happens. But yeah. I can also just, while that's doing its thing, tab over here, watch Angry Joe's video. If it would start, what's happening? Alright. That's my cue to move over here. Alright. Now we sit on our box and continue watching the video. But yeah, that's just an extreme. That's an extreme example if you want. But I think you guys understand the gist of this. All right, so after 8 waves, we got a decent haul of relics here.
Good work today. Not only have we
And there were only 379 enemies on the map, and that was 8 waves, not 4, not 1, 8 waves. Now, that's like 1, maybe 2 exterminates worth of enemies, and that's super, super low for the amount of relics we got. We got around like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 6 relics, and we got 2 mods from the drops, but that's fine. Now you're probably wondering, well, why does this place have such a low enemy count? And that's the reason is, if in case you never played on Draco before it was changed to a survival, it was that interception there, but the enemies were around level 40, like 39 to 40, and they were pretty high. There were enemies everywhere, right? They spawned really, really fast, and they gave you a decent amount of XP on top of them being a decent level. And obviously DE want to change that, because that was the leveling spot, and you could level up super, super fast there. But now it's not the case anymore, and now it's basically a ghost town, which makes it really, really good for farming relics there. So yeah, if you really need some Lith or Meso relics, I did get a couple of the new ones here. I got the S7, I got the K1. I don't recognize the N5, but I can just look here, and it's not a big deal. And I have this sort by owned, so you can see like they're sorted by how many you have, which is nice to have if you got a new one. Let's see. So S7, that gives me Akbolto Link, and I need that, and I need the Mirage chassis, so that's good. Yeah, this is a Valkyr and Necros relic. Okay. And the other new ones, I believe, was the K1 from Meso, and I don't recognize the N5 or the H1. I think the H1 might be new. But let's just see here. Oh yeah, H1's looks like a Mirage Neuroptics here, so that's good. K1 here is Kogaki Prime Gauntlet, and I need that. So that's good for us. And there's another one. And 5 is a Necros and Hydra one. So, okay, so fairly new relics for what we got here. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys find that helpful on your farming. I haven't found a spot I like that was similar to that and gives me that amount of relics for Neo and Axie relics. But if I do find a spot, I will report it to you guys in a video. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.